Try this trick if you're trying to get some really massive sounds in Serum 2. Serum 2 obviously has a lot of new features, but I think one of the coolest ones right now for me is being able to play with sending the oscillators to different buses for effects processing. But before we do that, let's actually select a oscillator type, and I'm going to be using Spectral Alien. So let's just dial in this sound real quick before we get started. All right, not bad. Let's go ahead and switch the LFO now to Chaos Lorenz. I'm going to switch it over to lower rate, and I'm going to drag this over to the WT position, the wavetable position. Going to turn down a little bit the rate. Let's maybe give it some width, so let's add some unison. Let's also add an envelope too, just to kind of play around with the rate a little bit, just so that there's some movement happening over here. Very vicious. Now let's go ahead and activate oscillator B. I'm gonna bring this down. Yeah, right around there sounds pretty decent. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna send oscillator B to bus effects 1. So that's gonna be over here. I'm gonna go ahead and select the factory processing. And let's try this one down the well. Let's see what this sounds like. So as you can hear there, oscillator B is now being affected, but not oscillator A. Oscillator A can actually have its own set of effects if we wanted to do so. So let's say oscillator A is going to go to bus 2. So on bus 2, I'm going to try something different. Let's maybe try, I don't know, something really crazy and distorted. So let's see what happens with oscillator A going to bus 2. Okay, very, very loud, very screechy. Let's bring that down just a tad. Still very loud, so let's go ahead and bring the group effects over here. And I might actually add an EQ at the end of this, or maybe even a filter, just to kind of cut out some of those screechy highs. Maybe let's add another LFO. Let's try Rossler this time, and let's put that on the resonance of this filter over here. Let's remove this one. Now let's go ahead and bring back oscillator B. Slow down this LFO a tad. As you can see there, we've essentially created a really unique sounding synth by just playing around with the mix of oscillator B and A in terms of sending them to different effect groups or buses.